Hello, class. Welcome. I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to join, and then we will start. And today's topic it's for UTM, uh, promotional management. So we'll be discussing a few things about the assignments, and hopefully would help you to be able to do them better. So it's gonna give you a few more minutes for people to join the class. Okay, I think let's just begin. So, welcome to those that join us a little bit later than the earlier sessions. So, this is for UTM and subject for promotional management. So, today we'll be discussing about the assignment itself and how you can approach this so you can get a better marks, and you do know how to approach this and to do a better work. So let's just go through together. The question is, you are a promotional manager working for a multinational firm with a branch office in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And recently, your company have formulated a new milk powder targeted to female adults between 25 to 45 years of age. This milk product has all the vitamins and minerals, and it comes in fruity flavors, which you would believe would be a hit with your female consumers. Best of all, it does not require the consumer to have hot water ready to dilute it into a cup to drink. So you are required to write a marketing and promotional plan for this new product, bearing in mind other brands of milk product that have may be circulating in the market presently. In preparing your plans, you are required to address the following issues. Number one, the advertising planning process and its target market segment. Secondly, the objective and its strategies. Third, messaging and media approach. And lastly, you are encouraged to come up with a name for the company which you are engaged in history, background, or any existing product which it may be marketing in Malaysia. You are further welcome to name the new milk product, make up the product attributes, feature, benefits, pricing, and promotional strategies. Pictures, chart, graphical illustration further enhance the readability and noteworthiness of the assignment overall. So this is 100%, sorry, this is 100 marks towards your course. Okay, so, all right. How we gonna approach this is that I think it's very interesting topic first. Um, so imagine that right now you are a promotional manager and you're working for a huge company. That's in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. And recently, your company have make this new milk powder, and that's targeted to female between the age of 25 to 45 years of age. And it this one good thing about the milk powder, it has all the vitamins and minerals, and also it comes in a fruity flavors, which many female you think that would like. And best of all, it does not require hot water to make this milk product. So I think that's a really good to start off with. So I think we could, these few points, you should be able to break down the good attributes or features or benefits of this product, which would probably drill down further to explain, and then pick a few words that you think would be attractive to be able to market it to people, right? So right now we are required to write a marketing and promotional plan for this new product, and we can come up with any names. Either we have been familiar with previously of what we have in Malaysia that you have drank or previously consumed, or we can come up with a new company name or product name as well. So this is totally up to you. So it's up to your creativity and fun, or how you want to make it more interesting. So the first question that we would need to tackle is, because these assignments need 2,000, so it's not more than 2,500 words. So probably during the introduction of the assignment, just write in terms of introduction of the company itself, right? And how long has it been in the market? No, so it's just the company name, the new product that you have formulated, come up with, and also provide a picture. So a picture of the milk product, right? And also and just write down like the graphical sentences that how you wanna put on the labels, which make it more attractive. Because as a consumer, we walk through an aisle full of milk powder, and there's so many brands, there's so many labels, and some of the labels does look a little bit plain, and it doesn't capture the attention of the younger generation, the 25-year-old. So we have to bear that in mind. How do we make it more attractive and without too complicated of the packaging, right? So when we were to walk down the milk powder aisle, we can right away see that, all right, that particular product that stands out, let's go check it out. Or when you walk past, you say, hey, the product say no hot water required. Wow, it probably capture your attention, and you would stop and have a look at the product. So that is something that you would want to create for the label of the product. So just write down and also make those labels out, simple one, and insert that in your assignments, and just explain briefly as to what makes you make the label in such a way, the color, the font, right? How big that font is, what kind of features or benefits you attach to the label so it stands out. And also and few things that you think would be interesting to put on the label. And also, simple or complicated, it's really up to you. But I'll suggest from the market study that we have done, you can actually go down right after this, make time, go down to your convenience store or shops and walk down the milk powder aisle area, and you'll be able to see just compare, do a market study, compare, look at those labels and compare all different brands and see what trend they are on, right? If you are the newcomer for this particular product, how do you want to stand out? How do you want to be more unique? How do you want people to recognize that your brand, or how do you want people to feel when they get that brand and drank your milk powder? So these are all the things that you would have to think of as a marketing promotional manager. So it's really interesting, right? So you got to do all this interesting stuff. So and then you approach this by the plant, meaning that what kind of plan do you have in your preparation. So we go through by the question. So the first question is about the advertising planning process and its target market segment. We already know the target market segment briefly. Some of it just gives us the range of 25 to 45 years old, female adults. And from reading the description of the given information, who or which category of female adults would like to drink milk powder that has all the vitamins and minerals and it comes in a fruity flavor? That because that's range between 25 and 45 years old. Which segment do you think that would be drinking this? Are they working adults, or are they stay-at-home adults, or working mom, or a new mom? So we have to drill down to who are we targeting, or is it just based for everyone to drink it? But remember, in marketing, we always want to be able to be more specific towards who we want to capture, because so it's easier for us to push the promotional marketing in terms of media buy-in later, who we want to target. Unless you have mega budget, unlimited budget, whereby you can aim for everyone. So this is where we drill down. So yeah, who do you think would love to have your product, female-wise, right? And then you write out as to these are the female market segment that we think would be interested in this particular product. And then you write your advertising plan process, how we're gonna capture that attention, how we want to advertise to them. There's so many advertising medium, right? It can be a booth, a promotional booth set up over the weekend for testing. So this is one of the favorable one, product introduction to the market. So whereby people can taste your product. There's a promotional brand ambassador that would explain to the consumer what this product is. So they would also require to go to trainings provided by you. What do you want them to say, right? What are the keywords? How do we want to promote to them? What are the introduction price right now? And or what are the gifts available? So so these are the few things that you would have to bear in mind and how you want to write out. Other things like are we gonna advertise this through television, radio, flyers, banners, social media, right? So these are the things that we have to consider the medium that where we want to approach later. So, but first we need to have the advertising planned to be able to do that, right? Yeah, so that includes your product features, your product benefits, the pricing of it, right? The strategy of how you want to do the promotional introduction price, or when you purchase this, you get something else for this period of time, or buy certain amount and you get something. How you want to target this as an introduction of your product to the market. So you have to be very smart with this, because it's a new product. How likely would you as a person try a new product for a change? If you drink milk powder or if you drink milk, how likely would you want to try it, to buy and try it? So, and then I'll probably ask you again, if it's unlikely for you to try it, what's preventing you from trying it? How can we make you try them, right? How can we make you more comfortable into buying them? So these are the few things we have to keep in mind when we approach in according to this assignment as a new product. So you have to be able to think about it. So one good thing that I would suggest, just only suggestion, that promotional booth whereby you can do sampling, that's a very good start. And that's how I would like to approach that, and then build a advertising and marketing plan based on that, and promotional as well, and couple with a few media channels that I would like to make this product known to the market, so they would see it and then come and taste it, right? But it's completely up to you how you want to position it, and then just explain in the assignments as to what makes you choose this particular way, and how do you think it will bring more impact towards your success of this product. So the second question is about the objective and strategy. So what is your objective and strategy for this promotional management in terms of this new milk powder? So you have to write that down. The objective of this is for formulated milk powder with all the vitamins and minerals, targeted for female age 25 to 45 years old. And because it has this fruity flavor, so you have to tell what kind of fruity flavors do you have, okay? Not just fruity flavor. It could be orange flavor, it could be strawberry flavor, it could be blueberries, it can be, it's up to you how you want to make your product, right? So it's fun. And also, what strategy would you put into your plan so it's more successful? So you have to write that down as an introduction. Thirdly is the message and media approach. So the message and media approach is whereby once you have gone through the earlier few mentioned point where you have narrowed down the words, the keywords, the things that you want people to see, and things that you want your promotional leaflet or label to be seen. So then you have to craft out a message and also media approach. So what this means is that when you do a promotion, and how do you want to tell that story of your new product? Because in media slots for advertising, it sell between it has a time limit, maybe 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. So those are the time available. With those time available, how do you want to get people to pay attention, or how you want people to perceive your product? Do you want to approach this in a way whereby you say, check out our new product, or you say, oh, if you drink milk powder, we have a new milk powder that's formulated with all the vitamins and minerals, and it comes in a fruity flavor, and you do not need hot water to make it. So that's one of the media message you can use. But also you have to think of, when people see those message, would they be able to understand? That's very important. So you have to be quite easy to understand, not too complicated with the words that you want to put out. The simpler it can be for people to understand, the better it is, because it's more clear and people understand just by reading the labels or looking at your product. They say, okay, I understand what this product is trying to say, and it's either they would buy it or they wouldn't buy it. And preferably they would buy it, right? Or introduce it to their friends. That's the best. So once you probably have to have a few messages line to be able to then approach your media partners to how you want to share this advertising out. Would it be video format, audio format, print format? So if you can provide more understanding on how you do the messaging in terms of the media wise, just explain, oh, if we are doing video approach, and this video, so just talk about the video and just give us more details. The video is about, for example, the person wake up in the morning in a rush, right? And they have this milk powder, and which contain all the vitamins and minerals, right? They don't need the hot water. They can just instantly mix into their favorite drinks and drink it in the morning when they're in a hurry. So this is for modern female that's working or doing things. So yes, you can just make it in such a way, but you have to explain to the person that's marking your assignments, or just treat the person that's reading your assignments, the person have only a very, very basic knowledge about promotional management, and you are required to explain in your assignments the details of how you make it and how you can make sense for them to be able to understand what you're trying to achieve or do. And yes, always give details, examples, and then that would help a lot. So yes, just bear it in mind. Okay, what else? I think that should be it. It's quite simple to approach this. I'm just gonna check if anyone has any question in this format here for students in a chat role. Yep, I think it's pretty straightforward and easy to understand right now, after we have gone through the breakdowns of your assignments. So there are a few more things that your assignment has guideline on. So this is a individually written assignment, so it's individual and of not more than 2,500 words, not more. Okay, remember that. And please use New Times Roman or Arial font of not more than 12 when writing your assignments. And thirdly, upon completion, please bind and staple your assignment with cover sheets given to you by your provider. And kindly adhere to the deadline subscribed by your provider. So remember that, don't submit your assignment late, because you would lose marks. So it's not a good idea. And it's fun assignment anyway, so I'm sure you'll be able to do them in a very fast manner. So also things that could help you in these assignments, whereby you can have charts and graphics illustration. So charts for your demographic, your market segment, comparisons with price in the market range, graphic illustration for your product label, the color, the words you use, the benefits that you want to show, how you want to design the look and feel of your product, right? So that's important. And when the more you have this, the more interesting it makes your assignment when you write them out. So you definitely would help you get more marks. So the simplest thing you can do today is to go to any convenience store and just check out the milk powder available, and just think of how you want to make it more interesting, and it's more targeted for female. So just keep that in mind, and I'm sure that will be able to help you to come up with a better looking product, labels wise. So yeah, please go do that. It's gonna be fun. Just jot down write it down on your phone in a note or take a picture to compare, because you can use them. Um, yes, so hopefully this session be able to help you guys to do your assignments better. And please reach out to your lecturer if you need further clarification during the process of doing assignments. And I'm sure all of them are more than happy to be able to help you uh, in that. But please just first start off and get some information first, and then just share to your lecturer about the approach that you're doing and the question that you have. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to help you in terms of getting more clarity and be able to guide you along the way. And if you have missed out, and if you just joined, if you have missed out, please rewatch this playback, and I'm hopefully definitely bring you a lot of clarity on how you should approach these assignments. And that will be it for today, and I hope to see you on your next class or assignment. Take care. Bye bye.